Hey everybody, Rob here from Climb. One of the questions I get asked a lot is how much does this whole system cost? And I'm going to give you the short notes. The system doesn't cost you anything. See, the way Climb works is we are essentially a publisher of courses. And so what we do is we work with a bunch of different organizations. We work specifically with you guys as a flight school. We work with course developers. We even work with a payment processing company. We work with a company called Stripe, right? And so the way that it works is really, really straightforward and simple. The developer is going to go ahead and create the course. Now that developer could be me, it could be you, it could be a third party, right? But when that developer develops a course, they're going to set two prices. One price is how much they're going to charge for selling that course. Think of it as like a wholesale price, right? And then the second price is the MSRP. And that MSRP is usually, there's plenty of room between the wholesale price and the MSRP to make sure that everybody else makes a little bit of money, okay? Climb fits in there. We're going to be providing the hosting services. And so we add on top of that the hosting fee. And that hosting fee varies a little bit. It depends on how many resources is that course, is that course consuming. If it's a really long course with a lot of stuff, or if it uses AI, obviously we're going to have to charge more than if it's a fairly short, simple, straightforward course that's just, going through and doing things, the traditional way. Okay? And then we have Stripe. So Stripe is a credit card processor. They have to collect a little bit of money. That's how they stay in business themselves, right? But at the end of the day, when we add everything up, so we add up what we're charging, we add up what the developer is charging, and then we try to estimate fairly well what Stripe is going to charge, although what they charge varies with how much you charge, right? And what we do is we leave quite a bit of room on the top end where you can actually go ahead and generate some revenue. And so all of our revenue comes from the students purchasing the course. All of the developers' revenue comes from the students purchasing the course. So we don't have to charge you for using the system, and we don't have to charge the developer for developing on the system. So I hope that answers your question. Climb, it's a really valuable product, but it's not costing you anything.